Hello, children. How are you all? Okay, children. Look at the picture and tell me, what is this girl doing? Yes, she is throwing papers in the dustbin. She is wasting papers. Now, look at these pictures and tell me, what are these? Yes, these are bags, a piece of art made of waste papers. So, we can reuse our waste papers to make beautiful things. Now, what are these, children? It is a doormat and a hairband. Can you guess from what it is made up of? Yes, they are made up of waste pieces of cloth. Here, you have few more examples of waste management. Have a look. If we use the waste materials creatively, we can get many useful things. Dear children, now I am going to tell you a very interesting story which is also based on waste management. In this story, you will see how waste material is turned into wonderful items. Once, there was a king in Travancore. Do you know where is Travancore? It is in Kerala. Now, Travancore is called as Thiruvananthapuram. It is the capital of Kerala. He ordered a grand dinner in his palace. Children, when do we prepare a grand meal? Yes, during marriages, festivals like Diwali, Christmas, Pongal, etc. In the same way, the king wanted to arrange a grand feast in his palace. In the afternoon, before the dinner, the Maharaja entered the kitchen to survey the dishes that had been prepared for the feast. Children, can you guess what is the meaning of survey? Yes, to look closely or examine. The king saw some vegetable scraps there. He asked the cook, "What are you going to do with those vegetable scraps?" Pointing to the basket of scraps near the cook. Vegetable scraps are the bits and pieces of vegetables that are peeled off from the vegetables. The cook replied, "They are waste. We'll throw them away." The king said, "You cannot waste all those bits and pieces of vegetables. Find a way to use them." The Maharaja commanded sternly and walked away. Children, commanded sternly means ordered strictly or firmly. The cook was in a fix and kept staring at the vegetable scraps for some time, thinking how to prepare a new dish. Children, what is the meaning of in a fix? Yes, it's a situation very hard to escape from. Staring means to look at something for a long time in surprise or shock. The cook was thinking about the items he could prepare using the vegetable scraps. Suddenly an idea flashed across his mind. He took all the vegetable scraps, washed and cleaned all of them. Then he cut them into long strips. He put vegetable strips in a big pot and kept them on fire to cook. Then he ground some fresh coconut, green chilies, and garlic together. He added this paste and some salt to the cooking vegetables. Now he whipped some curd and added it to the curry, and he also poured a few spoonfuls of coconut oil. A tempting aroma started coming from the dish. At last, he decorated the dish with curry leaves. The dish was ready. The cook served this new dish to the guest, who found it very tempting to eat. Everyone was eager to know the name of the new dish. The cook thought and thought. Then a name came to his mind. The name was Avial. Yes, he named it Avial. Everyone in the palace appreciated the cook for the dish Avial. Okay, children, can you tell the ingredients that are used to make the delicious dish Avial? Yes, vegetable bits, coconut, chilies, garlic, curry leaves, curd, and coconut oil. Avial became famous all over Kerala, and now it is one of the famous dishes in traditional Kerala feast. Children, do you know what does a traditional feast mean? Yes, traditional feast means a hearty meal for many guests served on a special occasion. And imagine, it all came from a basket of waste. Dear children, what do you learn from this story? Yes, waste can be quite useful. So, we should not waste anything. We should always try to use them at their best. Okay, children? Now let's see the difficult words. Survey, prepared, scraps, commanded, sternly, tempting, whipped, decorated, traditional. Thank you, children.